Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is time for What's New Wednesday. My name is Kim Christofferson, and I am coming to you live from my sewing studio. And just to talk about what's new at Kimberbell, as well as the new featured quilt coming out very, very soon called Spring Showers. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to share with you all the details about this quilt. Who do we have with us today? Good morning, Colleen and Patricia and Lorraine from Lubbock, Texas. Good morning, Barb and Dee from New Hampshire. Uh, good morning, my friend Jan. Jan has an awesome shop. Becky's Jan. It's always good to see you. Sherry and Kenzie. Good morning, Karen and Kim and Shannon and Judy from Austin, Texas. Betty Ann. I love hearing where you're from. This is just makes my day. Love it. Hello, Allison from Missouri and Sherry from Maryland, Shirley from Oregon, and Murdas from Gold Hill, North Carolina. Good morning, Joyce from Albuquerque and Deborah from Arizona, Diane from Delaware, and the list goes on. Pat from Calgary. So many fun people here today. All right, we have lots to talk about today. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, how many of you have been making your little I'm all ears bunny? Remember, I showed this a few weeks ago that I made this one to make it look like a little chocolate bunny because I like chocolate bunnies, right? But this is a digital dealer exclusive, which means you can only get it at a quilt shop a brick and mortar quilt shop that is doing our digital dealer exclusives program. Let me show you a couple pictures as we're waiting for more people to get on here. This is something that if you're interested in making, again, isn't it cute? You can only get it through a participating shop. But the good news is that even if you don't live near a quilt shop, you can actually do this through a shop that's doing it online. So check it out. Go to kimberbell.com and click on, let's see, I think it's like find a shop, something like that. And then from there, you can find a shop. You can say, I'm looking for people that are doing the digital dealer exclusives, and you can purchase it through them. So we want you to support your favorite quilt shop, whether that be, walking in the store in person or online. We just want you to support them. All right. So let me go ahead and take this picture off. Here we go. All right. So I want to hear, are you making the little Easter bunny? What are you doing with it? I'll tell you what. I saw a darling idea on the Kimberbellas and Fellows page where a gal took this bunny and put it in a mason jar lid, and then she screwed it on a mason jar that I think she was going to fill it with maybe some jelly beans or something. I thought that was a darling idea. That's really thinking outside the box, which I love. The chenille airs are all done the hoops. Oh, it's a fun little project. Okay, so find a quilt shop that is doing digital dealer exclusives, because no matter where you live, you can do it. All right, through them. All right, so let's see. It looks like a lot of people out there have been doing it. Even Diane says yes, and she's got 5 little bunny faces showing there. Diane, does that mean your bunnies have multiplied and you've been making more than just one? I know I have. They're kind of addicting to make, for sure. All right, so that's that. It's not too late to get in on it, so I want you to find a shop that's doing it. The next thing I want to quickly mention before we jump right into spring showers, and that is the Lucky Us Sew Along. Lucky Us Sew Along. How many of you joined me on Monday for that? Oh my goodness, we had a lot of fun. In fact, I even had a needle break. during the live. So you saw Kim sweating a little bit as I'm trying to figure out where the broken needle ended up being. But we got through it and we did the first part of the sew along for Lucky Us. This is a download that you can download immediately from the Kimberbell Vault. Many shops out there also have affiliate links to this vault. So support your shops through going through their affiliate links. And that is a download instantly. And last Monday, just a couple days ago, we started the first part of the sew along. But the good news is it is always recorded. And you can find it on this Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. And join me anytime. So today at noon, so just in a couple hours, Mountain Standard Time, I'm going to be doing the second part for this sew along, and we're going to be talking about how to piece your blocks in the hoop. There's a double windmill block that is just so easy to do, all on the embroidery machine. You're going to get perfect points, and then I'm going to show you how to quilt on top of that piece block. And then I'm going to talk about clear blue tiles a little bit so that those who don't have the larger hoops can actually do background quilting with the use of clear blue tiles too. So we'll talk about all of that today at noon. So I hope you join me for that. Now, let's talk about the brand new stinking cute quilt and its bonus projects called Spring Showers. Have any of you ordered that yet? It's not even out in stores yet, but I know a lot of stores are taking pre-orders. So you're going to see this quilt and all of its special little blocks that make it just amazing. And I want you to find a quilt shop doing it because they are excited to send out kits to you, to send out patterns to you. And we're going to talk about a sew along with it, all the things, Spring Showers. So before I show you, it seems kind of funny we're talking spring showers and we're in midwinter, but I think that's the best time to talk about it, right? Because I'm tired of all the snow already, right? We're only in January. But hey, it's never too early to start thinking spring, okay? This is coming to a quilt shop near you, online or in person. And it will be available mid-February, I believe. Okay, so the fabric boxes are being shipped out mid-February to quilt shops, and then they'll get them out to you. So in March, we'll do a sew along together. All right. So are you ready to see the debut of a new music video brought to you by some pretty awesome people at Kimberbell? It's a little parody. You'll recognize the music. And you may even recognize the star of the show, our very own Jenny. We love her. She's amazing. She writes these songs, these parodies, and she never ceases to amaze me. She and an awesome group of people at Kimberbell put this little video together. I think you're going to love it. All right, let's take a look. It's just about a minute long, and then we'll get back and chat all things about the quilt, including the quilt itself. It's right here, and I'm going to show that to you. So let's take a look at the video.
Have you heard about the new Spring Showers quilt from Kimberbell? Raindrops and posies and bright pink umbrellas. So many features, I've just got to tell ya. Beehives and buttons, it's cute to the hilt. How I love making my Spring Showers quilt. Rain boots and mushrooms and puddles to hop in. When I get to stitchin', there isn't much stoppin'. Bumblebees fly and a flower pot tilts. How I love making my Spring Showers quilt. There wouldn't be flowers without any raindrops. This Kimberbell quilt's coming right to my quilt shop, with all of the hope and with none of the guilt. How I love making my Spring Showers quilt. Peace log cabins, bright red wagons, happy birds that sing. I simply love making my spring showers quilt on my embroidery machine.
Can you even? If that didn't make you smile, I don't know what will. Oh my goodness. There are not enough words to tell this awesome team that made this happen how amazing they are. So I have to give a shout out real quick to some people that made that video happen. We've got Andrew, Kaylee, Stacy, Brielle, Jenny, of course, Jenny the star. We've got Emily and Delia, who were the co-stars, the backup dancers, if you will. Jamie, Jasmine. I hope I didn't miss anybody, but I'll tell you what. Truly, 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 teamwork makes the dream work, doesn't it? And so how cute is that video? How cute is that animation? That frog bouncing across the words just makes me smile. All right. Oh, there's our little Bella barking in the background. So much fun in that video. And I hope it gets you excited about making this quilt and thinking all things spring. All right. Yeah. Karen, I totally agree with you. She says, darling, you have such talented people working for you. We love Kimberbell. It truly is a collaboration of some pretty awesome people that I'm so grateful for on all fronts. All of the things that make all of this happen at Kimberbell. So anyway, shout out to those guys. Did you notice even the umbrellas? They decoupaged the umbrellas with Kimberbell fabric. If you take a look at that video again, you're going to see that that's Kimberbell fabric on the umbrellas. And then one of my favorite things is the animation, like the little bird flying in and landing on Jenny's hand. Are you kidding me? So much cuteness going on in the video. But if you thought that was cute, are you ready to see the quilt itself? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. I'm not sure. Do I show you the bonus projects first or do I show you the quilt? Because you know we always have bonus projects. Well, with this one especially, it's so cute. I'll show you the quilt. Here we go. I know this is not going to do it justice because you've got to see like all the full color images and, more videos with up close and all that. But let's see what I can do right here to show you how amazing this quilt is. I'm going to back up. And now I'm going to show you some of my favorite blocks. Here we go. I don't even know where to start, you guys. If you have an embroidery machine, or if you're in the market for one, or if you're looking at this quilt now going, okay, I got to get an embroidery machine because I want to do that, you're in for a real treat with your experience of doing this on your embroidery machine. There's so many techniques you're going to learn, and we will walk you through every single step, as you know we do here at Kimberbell, to making this quilt. And I want you to think here's what I don't want you to think. If you're looking at this quilt and thinking, oh my gosh, that's so cute, but that looks like so much work, I want you to change your mindset and say to yourself, oh my gosh, that is so cute and that looks like so much fun. Not work, fun. Because when you're having fun doing it block by block, it's not a lot of work, I promise you. And wow, the details on this are stunning. And I want you to be able to do it all. So besides the fact that there will be very detailed step-by-step instructions in the book, it's a full color book, so many shops and people out there are doing tutorials too. And in March, every Wednesday in March, we're going to do a lunch hour sew along together. And I will go over the highlights, okay? I will go over tips and tricks and different techniques to make this really, really simple. And we'll do it together every Wednesday in March. All right? So we're not going to rush you through it. We're going to take it one block at a time and do it together. But let me show you some of my favorite parts. Okay, they're all so cute. But look at that. That just even the clouds alone right there. Oh, boy, this lighting. Here we go. The clouds alone, this is chenille here that you create on your embroidery machine. And then, of course, you got the glitter sun peeking out from the clouds. I love this sentiment block right here. Let's weather it together. Oh, don't we have good friends that help us weather life storms together? And then we've got the umbrellas. Inside the embellishment kit, you're also going to get an iron-on vinyl that makes it look slickery, right? If that's a word. And our cute little frog under there. Love it. You're also going to notice that there's some unique embellishments this time, like the mushrooms and the bumblebees. That's what we would call chonky. Yes, we could call it chunky bees, but we like to call them chonky bees. They're felt bees and mushrooms that are to die for cute. And they really make this quilt, and they come in the embellishment kit, which I'll talk about here in a minute. And I'll talk about how you can win this. Okay. All right. So you've got that. You've got, oh geez, even behind the mushrooms, we put foam so that it poofs out. I'm telling you, this is not, what I'm showing you is not doing this quilt justice, because in person, wow, it's just a stunner. But those rain boots also have the iron-on vinyl so that it looks slick. And then even the little belt buckles, not belt buckles, but the buckles for your boot buckles, are included in the embellishment kit. Even the little, the ties at the top, the little handles. I love this block of boots. Do you see how tiny even that writing is on there? Spring showers. It's all done on the embroidery machine, my friends. Okay, love this sentiment block. No rain, no flowers. Look at this row of pots right here. That is a wow factor, isn't it? There's cork in your embellishment kit so that you can do the flowers, pots, and cork. And would you believe if I told you, and I'm telling you right now, that these dimensional flowers are all done and stitched out on the embroidery machine. Look at that dimension. All done on the embroidery machine, then put together into a flower. I love this little red wagon right here with all of its plants and pots and water can. It even has the dimensional felted ladybug there. Oh, yes. Look at this. Sometimes a good puddle is all you need. Okay, here we go. Sometimes a good puddle is all you need. Our product development team said, wait a minute, how cute would this be to put mylar underneath the vinyl? And I don't know how well you can tell here. Do you see that glisten? It looks like you've jumped into a water puddle. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, another very favorite block is the bumblebees. Okay, for a few reasons. One, I just stinking love this beehive that's hanging from the tree. And then you've got our chunky bees, like we like to call them, flying in the air around them. But look at the dimensional leaves that come out from here, all done on the embroidery machine. Oh my gosh. And then look at the row of bees right beside it. Do you see those wings, my friends? Look at the wings. They are dimensional as well. This is a mylar dimensional wing coming out from the bumblebee, and behind it is another layer of wings, okay? So that together, when it's all stitched out, all of these bees look like they've got wings flapping in the air. That just screams cute, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. These log cabin blocks, all pieced on the embroidery machine. Again, no piecing at the sewing machine. It's all done on the embroidery machine. Is that something else or what? I mean, there are so many details in this quilt. And you're going to be seeing a lot more images of it here, because this is like the official launch of, hey, this quilt is coming, and you're going to want to find a shop that's carrying it so that you can be part of the fun. All right. So check that out. We've got, oh my gosh, we've got so much more content coming your way that all has to do with spring showers. Just fun, happy stuff. Just happiness. And don't we all need a little bit more of that in our lives, right? A little bit more happiness. Now, let me show you the bonus projects. Okay. Oh, I don't even know which one to show first because they're all so stinking cute. I love this tea towel. This is a brand new tea towel from Kimberbell that shops are carrying. And this is our pinstripe tea towels. But don't you love that design? April showers bring May flowers. That's what we put on a tea towel, and it comes in 2 different sizes. Okay. And then I don't even know the right words to say here, but stunning. Am I right? Absolutely stunning. These flowers are made on the embroidery machine. Incredible. So if you think that these flowers would be so cute on this or this, here's another size, or this in creams, wow, look at the detail on that, you guys. Unbelievable, right? And then you get the bee quilting that goes in the round as well on there. But think about how cute those flowers would look on just about anything, including handbags, hair bows, or hair clips, all kinds of things, even beyond these projects. Stunning is really the word I'm looking for, I think. Look at that. And that's all done with Kimberbell's felt, embroidery felt, our wool balls, and some really cool digitizing. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so that's another bonus project. And then finally, are you ready for cuteness overload? Look at this one. This comes in 2 sizes. Look at that frame. So the frame isn't something that comes with us, obviously, but the design. Life is beautiful. And we used our little chunky bees and our ladybug and all the things to make that so stinking cute. All right, even the background quilting is on there. So much fun, right? So, in fact, as you can see, there's a seam line on this one. This is so that if you have a smaller hoop, you can just put the 2 together. But I believe there's also a larger version that does it all in one hooping. So, anyway, fun stuff. That is spring showers. Who is excited about that? Wow. Now, another thing I want to show you is that, again, like I said before, if you're looking at that quilt going, gosh, it just seems like a lot of work. I don't know if I can do it. First of all, I want to tell you, you can do it. We will walk you through the steps. If you've ever done Kimberbell, you know that we Literally, we want to be that friend that's sitting right next to you at your machine at home saying, now you do this, now you do this, this is what it's going to look like, and now you do this, right? This is what we do. We pride ourselves in that because we know how important that is, okay? But in March, every Wednesday in March, I'm going to do a sew along with this. And so that means you can join me every Wednesday. I'm going to take a different part of the quilt and I'm going to go over some tips and tricks and ideas for making this really super easy to do. But the other thing I want to mention is that you can think of those blocks. You take a look at that quilt and you go, you know what? I might not want to do a quilt, but I love the applique designs in that. And I want to be able to make other things with those applique blocks. And that's something that our product development team also likes to do and inspire people. So I want to show you a few of those extra projects that they did with those same quilt blocks. So here they did a tea towel. This is our ombre, our blue ombre tea towel. And look, they just even put this design set on it. This came from the quilt, but they put it on a tea towel, the bottom edge of a tea towel. I think that is darling. Okay. Remember the bees that I loved so much with the flappy wings? They took it and put it on one of our velveteen zipper pouches. Again, adorable. Think outside of just the quilt. If the quilt is just overwhelming to you, try something else with the blocks within the quilt, right? Kim, she says, I wasn't planning on making this quilt. You've changed my mind. I love it. Kim, I'm so happy to hear that because I think sometimes it takes like a second look or a third look to go, maybe not. Okay. All right. So hopefully I'm inspiring everyone out there to say, I'm going to go for it. It might have not been my cup of tea at first when I first saw it. And now I'm like, you know what? I can do that. And you got to believe you can because we know you can. Look at this bag. Okay. This is one of our totes, right? This is our gray and cream tote. And look at what they did. They made a pocket. They put our background quilting on it. And look at that sweet little bird and the rain boots, spring showers. Again, adorable. We have to think beyond just the quilt because maybe we don't want the quilt, but we want the blocks, right? Although the quilt's pretty cute. Tracy, she says, this will be my first Kimberbell quilt. Just have to do this one. Tracy, oh my gosh, you're going to have so much fun. And there's so many people out there that are Bellas and Fellas that are also willing to help answer questions and just do this all together. It's just going to be fun. Okay. Look at this one that they did. They took the designs, that row of pots. And remember, I talked about the cork. And they just put it on one of our pillow cover blanks. This is a Kimberbell pillow cover blank. It's already quilted, so it already has the background quilting on it. It comes in the package with the background quilting on it, and it comes with the invisible zipper already sewn in. So you literally can lay this project flat, okay, because the side seams are open too. You lay it flat on your machine, you stitch your design, something like this, and then you zip it up. It's just really that easy. So I love that our team also showed it on a simple pillow. So for me, I'm thinking, okay, I do want the quilt. I do want to make that for, I think I'll be putting it in my entryway somewhere. And then I have a bench that's close to it, or also a chair. I could make something like this and add it to that. I could then, my kitchen is right off the family room and entryway. So I could take, the design for a tea towel and put that in my kitchen. And now I've just got a coordinated spring theme. I'm excited. I can't wait to start thinking spring. Joy says, you've inspired me, and I have a big blank wall in my craft room, which is the perfect place to hang the quilt. I love that idea, Joy. Joyce, I found, let's see, I remember seeing on Bellas and Fellas, the Kimberbellas and Fellas page on Facebook, um, that some people were posting pictures of their craft rooms or their sewing rooms, and they would have like Kimberbell quilts on the wall, and they would change it out for every season. Hey, we spend a lot of time in that room, right? We might as well decorate it for the season too. And so there you go. That would be a great place to put it. Thank you, Joyce, for sharing that. All right. Kenzie, what a great idea. She says you could do the square pillow with a circle of 3D flowers. That's really cute. That's really cute, Kenzie. I hope you make one because I want to see it, or anyone else out there. She's saying because we have square pillow cover blanks as well. And so to make a wreath of the dimensional flowers on top of that square pillow. Great idea, Kenzie. I love it. Okay. Someone asked, where do we pre-order this? You've got to find a quilt shop that is doing this. And a lot of them out there are. We have quilt shops literally all over the world that are doing this. And you can order from them and they will be happy to ship to you. Okay, no matter where you live. Or if you have a local quilt shop, walking through their doors is always a great thing too. All right, Heidi. Yeah, she says Candy Corn Quilt Shop hangs in her sewing room. I love that, Heidi. That makes me so happy to hear. Definitely the perfect quilt for a sewing room, right? All right. Are the bonus, Betty Ann says, no, that one. Here we go. Are the bonus designs available yet? The bonus designs, Betty Ann, come in the book with the quilt. So for the one price of the quilt pattern, you're getting endless possibilities. You're getting the pattern itself for the quilt, of course, all the designs on it, and then the bonus projects. It's all in one. So yeah, awesome, awesome stuff. Okay, so that is the Spring Showers quilt. As you know, what we like to do here at Kimberbell is also provide an option for you to do background quilting on those quilts. We know that not everybody does the background quilting. We don't include it because a couple of reasons. One, not everyone does the background quilting. They'd rather take it to, a long armor or do their own kind of design. That's awesome. And so they choose that route. They choose to make the whole quilt and then take it to a long armor to finish, right? Not a problem. That's awesome. But we do know that a lot of people, if they've got the hoops to do it, they want to be able to embroider their background quilting on their machines. Okay, so we do offer a separate download that you can find at kimberbell.com for background quilting. So let me show you how where this one is for the spring showers. Okay, you can buy it in a bundle and save some money, okay, for a limited time, so it'll always tell you when that goes off sale. And then, or you can buy them as individual purchases too. You may look at it and go, whoa, I really like that one, but I'm not so sure about that one. I want to buy the bundle, or I want to buy them as singles. It's up to you. So let me show you where you find that so that you can get on that right away. And I also want you to think again, beyond the quilt. When you buy these background files, or quilting files, here, I can't talk and do these buttons at the same time, right? When you do that, here we go. You are, in a sense, you are truly building a library of background quilting designs that can be used for anything. So when you look at these quilting designs, I want you to think, again, I'm investing in a library of background quilting designs that I can not only use for spring showers, lucky us, as you see on the picture there, a baby quilt maybe, there's so many possibilities. And I think what I'm going to do this week is I was so inspired by these designs for spring showers that by next week I think I'm going to try to put together some samples of other things I did with them so that you can see beyond just the quilt. Okay? So, what you do is you go to kimberbell.com, click on products, and there where it says get it today, you'll find background quilting. Oh, over here in the blue column, that's where it says find these products at a shop near you, and you can do it that way too. Okay, the quilt itself, when someone was asking about the how to buy the quilt. Okay, let's talk background quilting. I'm going to go to background quilting, and you can see that it's divided up. We've got the latest design, which is our music notes. That's kind of fun. And then we divide it up by clear blue tiles or block by block or the border designs. I actually want to search by project because I am looking for the designs that work with spring showers. Now, of course, this is our recommendation, but because, again, you're building your own library, you can use any of the designs that you wish. All right, so here we show what the sale is and the bundle. As you can see, everything there, including all those borders, are included in the bundle. You're literally getting hundreds of files with this download, okay? But if you want to buy them as single sets, you can also find them on this page. Look at those raindrops. Oh my goodness, that is just too cute. We've got a new orange peel design. We've got this honeycomb design, which is really, really cute with the bee blocks and around the bee. This is going to be a favorite, no doubt about that. This is Animal One, but it is birdhouses. Oh, so cute. But wait till you see. Let me show you real quick the other ones. There's 2 pages here. So let's go. Clouds, butterflies, all of that. Everything that you see here is included in the bundle. So you save about $30 by buying it all in a bundle. But again, if you want to buy individuals, you could certainly do that. I have to show you one of the most amazing background quilting borders I think I have ever seen. And this was done by Liz at our company. And it's going to blow you away. Look at that. Look at that border quilting. You get, with the downloads, you get an inner border, okay, that are the 1 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch sizes. So in this case, it's these clouds right here. But you also, in that same download, get borders for 4 inch, 5 inch, and 6 inch borders. And look what she did with that background quilting. Unbelievable, my friend Liz. Unbelievable. Look at the flower pots and the butterfly in the red wagon. Look at the umbrella and the bird in the red wagon. The pots and the watering can. That's all a border design. Can you believe that? Amazing. Amazing. So shout out to Liz for that. But you also get in that same bundle right here, you also get another set of border designs. Let's take a look at that. Look at the inner border right over here. That is 1 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch, and that looks like grass. How cute. Look at that grass. And then over here, you get the 4 inch, 3, 4, 5, and 6 inch borders with the pots and the plants. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I've got to, in my mind, go, all right, what else can I do with these? Because they're so stinking cute. You know what I'm going to do? I'm thinking like I'm going to take our pinstripe apron that I showed last week on What's New Wednesday and do some kind of garden apron, I think, because I think those pots of plants around the border or around the hem of the apron would be really cute for a garden apron. I'm going to be thinking about that this week. There's a lot of possibilities with this one download. So again, you can purchase that. You may want to purchase this, right away so that you have time to, play with it and have some fun with other things before all the fabric arrives and the patterns arrive for spring showers. So I don't know. There you go. All right. So Check that out. All right, I'm going to stop my screen share. Okay, isn't that fun? I'm really excited about that. Okay, what else did I want to show you today? So we talked about the quilts, we talked about the bonus projects, and now, and we talked about the bundle, the background quilting bundle. Okay, the other thing I want to show you, let me think. How do I want to do this? Well, let's do this, shall we? Someone asked about a peacock design. Yep, if you've been stalking the Kimberbell website, you will notice. Bella, come here. Remember my little Bella? She's wanting some attention here, so we're gonna show her. There's little Bella. Okay. There is a quilting design for a peacock mug rug that you can now download for free at kimberbell.com. So it'll pop up when you go over to kimberbell.com. It'll ask you if you want to sign up for our newsletter. And when you do, you get the free design for that peacock. And it's so cute. I'll show it next week on What's New Wednesday. I'll actually bring the mug rug, but it says fancy meeting you here. And it's a peacock and it's darling. So check that out. Okay. All right. So there is that. If you have any problems with the download, let us know. We can certainly help you get that. All right. Sounds like a lot of people, you picked it up this morning. Awesome. All right. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the giveaway. And then I'll end with a few other last minute thoughts. Shall we? Okay. The giveaway is, I want 2 of you to be able to win the Spring Showers Quilt Embellishment Kit. Okay, this isn't the fabric, this is the embellishment kit. This has all the things that you will want: the glitter, the felt, the chunky bees and mushrooms, cork, the little buckles that are on the rain boots. Oh my gosh, there's a whole list of things it includes right here. Everything in there is on this list. Oh my gosh, you've got the velveteen, the felt balls, the vinyl, the mylar, the cork, the wool felt bees and ladybugs and mushrooms and buttons and buckles and everything to make that oh so cute. Okay, shops are selling these. Support your shop in purchasing this. But today I'm going to give away 2 of them to you, and or one of them to 2 different people. Okay, and have some fun with this. Okay, so in order to do that, all I want you to do, it's super easy. Go to YouTube or Facebook, wherever you're at, and you get 2 chances to win if you post in both areas. And just tell me, what was your favorite block on the quilt? That's it. Tell me, what was your favorite block on the Spring Showers quilt, and you'll automatically be entered to win one of these embellishment kits. Because we know that not everyone can catch this live, this giveaway goes for almost 48 hours. So if you're catching this on the replay, maybe tonight or tomorrow, it's not too late to enter. Just join us on Facebook and or YouTube. I would suggest both, so you have 2 chances, right? And just comment, what was your favorite block from the Spring Showers? Here's another look at it. Okay. And you will be entered to win one of those embellishment kits. Okay. We will announce the winners on Facebook on Friday morning, this Friday morning. Okay. That's when we do that. All right. My sweet little Bella, she just wants all the attention now. Yeah. Do you have any Bellas in your life that want attention when you're working? Oh my goodness. Let's see. All right. Terry, she says, I love the boots and the umbrellas on the Spring Showers quilt. Love it. Ed and Shirley, where did your comment go? Here we go. The puddle is very cute. I know. Every time I think that, oh, that's my favorite block, I change my mind and go, that's my favorite block. And the puddle is always in there. It's always one of my favorites, right? Okay, Wendy, she says the beehive or the umbrellas. Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree. Let's see. Tina says, I'm not sure I can pick a favorite. Maybe the bee, maybe the umbrella. I'm right there with you, Tina. It's always like, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. I don't know. Too fun. And can you see what other kinds of projects you can make with this? Again, with the background quilting bundle, I'm thinking about piecing even a table runner together and putting that quilting, like a spring quilting, on the table runner. And then I could take any of these designs and add it maybe to each end of the table runner. I don't know. I'm going to be playing with some ideas. I'd love to see what you guys come up with too. Again, just to reiterate, this is not in stores yet, okay? The patterns are going to be starting to send out here in the next week or two. And then the fabric kits that arrive from the manufacturer of the fabric, those arrive like mid-February. And so shops have to receive it, and then they have to send it out. So we're looking at more towards probably the end of the month, next month, February. And that's why we won't start the sew along together until March, okay? By March, everyone should have all the things, okay? So together, we'll do that every Wednesday in March, all right? Okay. The other thing I want to just quickly remind you of is that I'd love for you to join me for the next part of our lunch hour sew along today. That is at noon. Let me show you a picture again of what we're making, and that it's not too late to join in on the fun. You can download this today and get started right away. And of course, you can always do it later as well, because it's always recorded. Here's an image. We are doing the Lucky Us pillow, okay? The Lucky Us pillow. Here's a couple of other images. There we go. Hey, right? No, right? Everything's backwards. Hey, there we go. Lucky Us. That's what we're working on today. We're actually going to do this block in the hoop. I'm going to show you how to make it in the hoop, and then I'm going to show you how to quilt it as well. We talked about this one last Monday, so I'd love for you to take a look at that if you weren't part of that one. Just so many fun details about Lucky Us. You can find that at kimberbell.com in the vault. All right? Okay. All right. Any questions I can help answer before I do one last thing before I sign off? Because I got to now head on over to the office to do the sew along. Any other quick questions I can help answer? Of course, we can go through this a little bit later too and see if there's anything that we missed that was a question of yours. Okay. People are loving the little red wagon. Yeah. It's pretty darn cute. Hey, as I sign off today, I think we should do a little sing-along. Yes, I said that right. A sing-along. I know you're used to sew-alongs, but how about a sing-along? As you noticed, if you were here earlier and I showed you the debut of the spring quilt music video, you saw that a little frog was bouncing across the words. If you're sitting at home right now, hey, even if you're in the office, I dare you to start singing this song. Let's sing it together and get excited about spring showers, shall we? So I'm going to close off with that, and then we'll say goodbye here in just a minute. Now that you've seen the quilt and you've seen the video, let's watch it one more time and sing along.
Have you heard about the new spring showers quilt from Kimberbell? Raindrops and posies and bright pink umbrellas. So many features, I've just got to tell ya. Beehives and buttons, it's cute to the hilt. How I love making my spring showers quilt. Rain boots and mushrooms and puddles to hop in. When I get to stitchin', there isn't much stoppin'. Bumblebees fly and a flower pot tilts. How I love making my spring showers quilt. There wouldn't be flowers without any raindrops. This Kimberbell quilt's coming right to my quilt shop, with all of the hope and with none of the guilt. How I love making my spring showers quilt. Peace log cabins, bright red wagons, happy birds that sing. I simply love making my spring showers quilt on my embroidery machine.
So fun. It's got to make you smile, right? Kathy, I love you. She says, love to sing along while at work. That's awesome, Kathy. I'm sure everyone around you was like, okay. I love it. I love it. Share the joy, right? Nothing wrong with singing a little bit louder for everyone to hear. All right. Thank you for joining me today, everyone. It's always a pleasure to be with you every Wednesday morning for What's New Wednesday. I will see you again in just about an hour for the next part of our lunch hour. So long. Until then, have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.